Hello and welcome to Helenna's Tinseltown Tuesdays. This is your Musecast for Tuesday, November 25th. I have had quite a busy week, but it seems that every time I want to talk about my week, something else comes up that I really want to share with you. So I was able to meet up with a friend of mine this week who I thought would be perfect for my second installment of Walking the Walk. So here it is. Walking the Walk, installment number 2. Important thoughts on the industry from a successful working actor. Hello, I am here at Gallagher Thai Fusion. I am going to be interviewing my friend Patrick Gallagher. You may know Patrick from such shows as Sideways, Master and Commander, and Night at the Museum, as well as Night at the Museum 2, which is coming out soon. He just finished wrapping it. He plays Attila the Hun.
I think it's the same hurdle that everybody has. I mean, it just takes time for people to get to know who you are. It took a lot of patience early on. I had played a lot of smaller roles, a lot of actor roles is what they're called in Canada, co-star roles in the States. And the key was to not get frustrated and bitter by that, which I did a little bit when I was in Toronto. And I had to leave Toronto just to sort of shake things up. It's just mainly, I guess my biggest hurdle would be myself, maybe a lack of discipline at times.
Okay.
But that's the main thing, is to avoid bitterness at all costs, because you just have to have patience and believe that you're going to get where you want to get. Otherwise, it just becomes difficult, and bitterness reads as, I think they can sense it.
They can smell the bitter?
They can smell the bitterness.
Smell the bitter.
And plus, you're not mentally in the right place. I think a lot of this business is mental. When you get to a point, of callbacks, or even I'll see a lot of the same people at callbacks for jobs I get, and I know every one of those people are good actors. When I get a job, it doesn't mean I was the best actor there. It means I was just right for the role. So the talent, I think, is a given. I think they assume everybody can act. So I think the key is to not even worry about whether you can act or not. That's just a given, and they assume you can. And then I think you just have to be in the right state of mind. You just have to be positive. When I always listen to whether an actor or an actress is talking about someone, is keen on somebody, saying they get my jobs, or that person always gets my jobs. I don't believe they get your jobs. They get their own jobs. You don't get anybody else's jobs. You get your jobs. I think I know that I have a finite amount of energy, and I need to try to keep my energy, my focus on doing what I need to do, rather than on other things, like worrying about other people, or am I too small, am I too tall, am I too fat, is my hair too brown, am I too ethnic? That stuff is out of our control. All we really have control over is, that 2 minutes in a room to do what we want to do. Say, this is who I am, it's my definition of the character, or my interpretation of what's going on, and leave it at that.
Eat a Gallagher.
Eat a Gallagher. It really is a
Thanks,
great
Patrick.
restaurant.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Wicked. Peace out on Musecast.
Okay, 12 to 3 for lunch.
12 to 3 is when you come here for lunch.
Yeah.
So a huge thank you to Patrick, and I'm going to cut together a full version of this video so that you guys can check it out, because he had some really, really wonderful things to say, and his experience is fantastic, and it's something that I think that a lot of people will be interested in. So if you liked this, check that out. That'll be coming soon. And I guess I will see you all next week. And P.S. I promise that next week will be an actual recap of my week so that you guys can all see what I've been up to.